Next item is the review and consideration of 2 open enrollment exception requests.
Yes, so one of these I'm going to be recommending that you go ahead and approve. The second we are recommending that you deny the request for. So the first request is a student who is currently attending school at Logan High School. They're temporarily living in Tomah. They have moved here. They are planning on moving back to La Crosse. They could do a year waiver at La Crosse. They wouldn't have to do open enrollment, but they would for next year. So if they haven't moved before the start of next school year, they'd have to do open enrollment. So it's just easier for them to do the open enrollment for this year and for next year. So again, the student's family is just here temporarily. They don't want to move him from Logan to Tomah, back to Logan. So we understand that, and we think that application should be approved. The second is a student who claims that she is homeless, but she's living in Onalaska. And we don't have any record of her being homeless while she was attending Tomah High School. We had filed truancy on her for not attending. The paperwork that they've done has indicated that they're residing in Onalaska. So really the open enrollment request should be completed through the Onalaska School District, not through the Tomah School District. So we would recommend that you deny that request.
Yeah, I'm still confused about that. They are or were attending Tomah.
She was enrolled here at one point in time, and we filed truancy because she was not coming to school. Apparently they're living in Onalaska, so then the application was done to allow her to open enroll in Onalaska. I'm sorry, but they're open enrolling to a virtual school. So, but we're saying you're living in Onalaska. That is the school district of your residency, so you have to apply for virtual school through Onalaska, not through us.
And that's what I'm trying to get at. It's your position we are not the resident school district.
Correct.
Even though we were the last school attended by her.
That's correct, because they have now indicated on the application that they are residing in Onalaska.
Okay.
Not here.
Okay.
These get very confusing.
All right.
Why does it, because like when it says resident school district on the application, it says Onalaska, and then it says in parentheses Tomah.
And they filled that out.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
So,
they seem to be confused.
Trying to club, I guess.
They would have to make a compelling argument that they're homeless based on the rules for homeless in order for us.
right. Homelessness is a reason to just allow an open enrollment request, but when they were living here, there was none of our social workers, we had no record of them being homeless. And we question whether they're homeless since they're indicating that they live in Onalaska.
Oh yeah,
They have an address listed, so
There's guidelines to meet the requirement of being homeless.
There is a formal designation of being homeless.
Yes.
Okay. McKinney Act, I believe it is, that determines whether you are homeless or not, and that's a process.
And that was never made in this case.
Not that.
correct. Right.
Assuming based on what Mrs.
No, that's
Hardy
helpful.
said.
Okay. Do we need to have separate motions for these to keep it straight? I guess then we'll address the first one, the student who is going to school at Logan.
Yes.
Which you had recommended approving. I'd look for a motion on that request.
So moved to improve and involve her with us. Enroll. So moved.
I'm sorry.
So moved, John.
Okay, to approve that request.
Right.
Okay.
Second.
So we have a motion and a second to approve the first request of the student going to school at Logan. Any other questions on that one? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no. So that the motion carries and that request is approved. The second request concerns the student apparently living in Alaska who had claimed to be homeless, and the recommendation is for denying that request, as it appears we are not even the resident school district.
So move to deny her.
Okay. Is there a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second to deny the second request as presented. Any other questions concerning that request? All those in favor, which would be in favor of the motion is to deny, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say no. So the motion carries and that request is denied.